Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the adventures of Baldur's Gate 2. Today in our first real episode, where we actually free these two here, that would be on the right side, Minsk, the ranger, and your hero, the druid. Now, you might know these two from the first game. Minsk has a very special accent, let's put it like that, and your hero is a very, let's say, unique woman. So, let's free Minsk first, because I like him.
Minsk will be free. These bonds will not hold my wrath, but will be liberally kicked in good measure.
Well, that sounds exactly what I want to do, actually. So, Minsk, your mighty warrior spirit must find these bonds unbearable. Dinner here, by the way, or Denia, however that name is pronounced, was the companion of Minsk in the first game. You could rescue her for some in the south, I believe, from some gnolls. And it seems that you don't see that in the second game, but it seems that she was killed close before the beginning of this game here, in the dungeon. So yeah, she's unfortunately dead, so we're never going to see her again. Calm yourself. We must keep our heads if we are to escape. Yeah, she's dead. And, well, you couldn't really do a lot. Yes, vengeance shall be exacted, but only once you're free, actually. Yes, you shall redeem yourself. Yes, and there's Imoen with her emotional, "Oh, I'm sorry for you." Ah, she's such a crybaby. Yes. I will try and free you, but obviously there's no key, so... I'll try and free you, but I don't know how to open your cell. Well, that's great. Of course you don't know it either. Permanently? That's going to make this difficult. He also needs a key or switch. I don't know where they are. Oh, and by the way, Boo is his hamster. And by that, you will see what I mean in a bit. Ugh, indeed.
The bars, they bend and twist with my berserker strength. Minsk and Boo are free. Now you will no.
It seems he's missing some words, isn't he?
Ooh, you are a smart one. I understand now. You said what you did just to get me mad. Mad enough to break free. You are as smart as Boo sometimes.
Well, I'm not really sure if I should be flattered by that comment, but I'll take it as a compliment. Because it seems his hamster is quite smart. Together we shall make our enemies answer for our fallen. Yes, they shall answer, that's right. By the way, I love what he says all the time. He's a companion I really enjoy in the beginning, but just so you know, I'm probably going to exchange him for someone else. Unfortunately, he's a very good fellow to have around, but I have my group planned out somewhat, and Minsk will unfortunately not be a part of it. So I'm sorry for all who hope that Minsk might be joining my group. Unfortunately not. Yes. Ah, I see you still have that rodent. Don't ask how you kept it hidden from your captors. Okay, I don't want to know. Thank you, Moon, for pointing out the obvious. Right you are, Minsk. What? Where the evil dust lie lay 30 feet, we shall mop the floor with its buttocks. Wow. What a sentence. But he will join me. So, Minsk is now in our group. And we shall put him at place number 2.
Very well.
Now let's get your hero free.
We must get out of here before whoever did this returns. I swear, traveling with you is never dull.
Yes. Have you any idea why we're here? That would be the best question to be answered, actually. Alright. And yes, your hero was traveling with a elven fighter, half-elven fighter I believe actually he was, named Khalid. Khalid is her husband, and unfortunately he's not in this cage area, so it seems he's not here for the moment. We shall find out where he is pretty soon though. I can say that again. Alright. Well, where is Khalid now? Is he not with you? He was indeed. Oh yeah, actually you were looking at that all the frickin' time, miss. You saw me in that cage getting flamed and kind of struck by lightning and even more incinerated as I could even take. And she said, well, you don't look so good, do you? Thank you. Thank you for your empathy. Anyway, then I will unlock your cage quickly. I think I found the key. Well then, let's open the door. Ta-da! That's it. What a relief to get you free. By the way, she can get quite annoying a little bit at times. We'll leave her in the group for now, but she will also be replaced in the near future. We'll leave immediately and celebrate once we're out of this hole. Right.
Just ask. This place is just too darn
Alright, let's have a look in this room here.
Anyone out of here?
This is one of the rooms that you could get out once you have this specific key. For now it says the following. The portal requires a key of some sort. You cannot step through without this item. Very true, by the way. You need a specific key to exit this place. Now I'm not going to run around naked, however, so I'm going to move the party here. And then I shall be equipping them accordingly. Minsk is the one that gets a two-handed sword, because he is just like that. Two-handed sword, 1d10. So standard two-handed sword and the chainmail armor class of 5. Now, what do I want? The small shield will be for your hero, and she will also get... what does she have again in weapon skills? Scimitar. So you shall receive... no, not a katana. For now I think I don't have a scimitar, do I? Club, quarterstaff. I don't even have a club, I think, just yet. That's a warhammer. That's a mace. Oh well. We don't need the hellebarde, nor do we need those things. I'm gonna keep the katana for now. We'll maybe use it later on. And the rest of the weapons can be dropped, because normally these just sell for a few gold pieces, and you will not need that, trust me. You won't. You won't. Now she gets the studded leather armor with armor class of 7, and as I said, a small shield, which also gives her 1 armor class. I'm not too worried about them dying at this moment, because I think I'm strong enough. Yes, the bodies of several black-hooded thieves litter the hallway, slaughtered by a massive release of magical energy. From the distant explosions that you can still hear, it seems as if whatever battle killed these men still rages. And indeed it does. Over here is some kind of electric sphere. We're just going to enter this room, and then... ta-da! A lightning method has joined the battle. Now, As you see here, the machine in the center of the room looks dangerous. Perhaps there's some sort of control device that will allow you to turn it off. And as you can see, the floor is littered with corpses. You would think it is here, and it is.
Yep.
So you mind? Go over there. Turn it off.
What do you want?
A little bit of damage. Right, that should take care of it. And now let's kill the method. There we go. Easily done. By the way, the experience points of course increase later on. For now we're pretty low on XP. But it shall be okay for now. Oh, that looks like a djinn. Ataka. Alright. Yes. My thanks. How is that you know of my name? What is going on here? I'm growing a little bit impatient with this dude. I care little for your excuses. Answer my questions or feel my wrath. Seems to be good. What do you mean by foreseen? What are you babbling about? The future, the past, the present. Oh, that sounds cryptic. Sure, I will answer your question if it leads to you making some sense. Always good. Alright. You and a sibling are captured and locked in a separate cell. Unable to communicate, the matrix responsible appears and speaks. He explains the sadistic game. Each cell has a magical button. If you press your button, your sibling does not. Does not? Oh, and your sibling does. Sure. You will die, but your sibling is free. Another way around, probably. Indeed. Both of you will die. Both of you will die. Lovely. Pfft. Maybe, if you press a hidden button, perhaps it will open. You don't know, Minsk. Well, if I press it, I die and he goes free. If he presses it, I will be free and he dies. Sacrifice for great justice! I will press the button. Ooh. Ooh! An ogre mage. Alright. Let's take him out. And... boots. Wonderful. It's split into pieces. Relief. Right. Very well. We shall deal with him once we can. However, for now, there's something I'd like to collect here. Which is a bastard sword. By the way, bastard swords are kind of a little bit better than long swords, because they deal 2d4 damage instead of 1d8, like the long sword does. But they're not as common, and the good ones are rarely found so easily. Now I'm going to go ahead with my main hero here. I'm going to take care of these goblins, more or less alone. Should be able to take them out quite easily. And you can also pause the game at any moment that you would like by just pressing the space button. And... what's... there we go. Now goblins are really weak, they don't give a lot of experience points, but they carry loot. And you know what's good about loot is that you will get some gold at this point. Also, we shall collect arrows and the bows.
Yes, of course.
Right, let's take a look at this room here first. Ooh, a Mayfit. A radio. Oh. He put me to sleep or made me unconscious, for that's for sure. Ow! He did 3 damage. Oh my god, he's dying! Come on, kill it! And what happens when my main character does not happen to work with us? Oh, goblins as well. Lovely. How in the world can they not kill that thing? Alright, Minsk.
Armored.
You go for that,
Where
dude.
Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
There we go. Draconia's back out, now kill it!
Oh, you wild bastard.
Oh, are you serious? Normally it doesn't take that long. There we go, finally. Well, that took a long while.
Good to go.
Now we're gonna search for some traps in here. I believe there is a specific one on this chest, if I'm not mistaken.
Just
Or maybe there's absolutely nothing. Memory doesn't serve me right in this case. But there's a longsword here, a medium shield, and a scimitar.
Crevice untouched.
Ready and right you are. Now you see me.
Ah,
Now you
wrong button. There we go. We don't need the rest for now.
what would you like?
Jump on my sword while you can, evil.
Tell me
I
about
won't be as gentle.
Right. Time to finally give your hero a weapon. Because, you know, without weapons, it's not really working for, is it? And the longsword +1, which is lovely, because we already have 2 weapon style at level 3. That means I can now attack twice. Nah, you don't get that. You will. And we'll put that on the ground. We don't need it. I'll give the arrows to Imoen because I want her to use a bow later on. For now we want to keep these scrolls, because we might need them. And of course, if you learn spells in this game, you actually gain experience points. However, I want to learn these spells on the characters that I'm actually going to use, which are neither of these 3. So for now, I'm just going to store things. Now, to end this episode today, let's talk to the golem. By the way, in the German version, these golems sound so disgusting when they are talked to. In the English version, they're actually pretty alright. Yes! Yes, it is I! Have you been performing any services for me? Sewage chambers and fed the Guardian. Wonderful. Yes, please. You have not activated my movement functions. You must use the activation stone. Where is it? Relev has a stone. Okay. Then I shall retrieve it from him and return. Wonderful. Now these log things go directly into here. So if you're ever not sure what to do, just open up that log and that's done.
Just
Now I'm going to whoa. Oh, I'm blind! Lovely. Does only do a little bit of damage, nothing too grave.
Live by the sword. Live a good long time.
Unfortunately, our armor class, I think, is actually a little bit suffering from that, isn't it? No, actually not. It's probably only to hit at this point.
whatever you want.
There should be another Mayfit here around. There's somewhere. There we go. Ooh. 1 and 2 damage. I'm really, really half dead actually already. Almost. Wow. Running can be annoying of these creatures, especially if you're trying to follow them. There we go.
Something else?
No, Imoen, it's your time. Search for traps. You should really do that all the time. If you're somewhere where you're not sure if there's any traps around, just use that. And you shall receive glorious experience points.
problem.
Like this. Also, you shall receive items.
Just
Items are good. I want to pick up that short bow here, because Imoen can only use short bows. A magical weapon and some bullets. And it should be that.
Swords, not
I
words.
await your need.
I know this room. I've been in here. We both
Probably.
he, there are things in these
We'll
things.
get back. We'll get him back, man. We'll make him pay for all this. Yes, he said something about potential. That's right. Hopefully, this will not be longer tolerated on us. Anyway, time to give her her bow. Gonna unequip that. Oh yeah. Duh. We of course need to unequip the shield. It's going to go over here. I was going to set the spells for your hero. We don't need those spells. I'm normally going for poison removal, or in this case slow poison, because that normally means that I'm more or less not vulnerable to poison at all. I'm going to go for 1 time of cure disease for the time being, and 1 time of heal serious wounds. Lovely. Now, this is going to be the end of episode number 2, and when we come back, folks, we're gonna make a little bit of headway here and go this way. What awaits us there? You shall see. So, I will see you all next time.